Dear students, welcome back, and I am here with one more problem on stores ledger account. So today I am coming up with illustration number 8. The following transactions occurs in the purchase and issue of materials. On 2nd September, purchase 8,000 units at rupees 4 rupees 50 paise per unit. On 4th September, purchase 1,000 units at rupees 6 per unit. On 7th September, issued 4,800 units. On 10th September, purchase 10,000 units at rupees 6.50 per unit. That means 6 rupees 50 paise per unit. On 13th September, issued 7,500 units. On 17th September, issued 2,000 units. And on 21st September, issued 3,000 units. 23rd September, purchased 9,200 units at rupees 7 per unit. 27th September, issued 5,900 units. On 20th/9/2019, stock verification revealed a shortage of 100 units. So prepare stores ledger account under LIFO method, that is last in first out method. See, this is a simple problem. So there is only purchase and there is no only issues he has given. All the purchase we are going to enter in the receipts column. All the issues we are going to enter under issues column. So the balance will be reflected in the balance column. Clear? So there is no any item which is returned to stores and all. So it is a simple problem. I think by this time you can solve this problem by yourself. So you can try, because there is no any extra adjustment given in this problem. So let us find the solution, or let us make the solution for the given problem. So first take the heading stores ledger account under LIFO method, that is last in first out method. So last in first out method means which is recently added to the stock, that should be issued first. That's all. Clear? So how we get to know which is recently added? Very simple. Look at the balance column. The item which is recently added will always be reflected on that particular date in a balance column at the last line. Clear? At the bottom item. So that is we call on that particular date. So remember, not the entire table bottom. On previous day, you can say previous day's balance, the bottom item is exactly the recently added item. Clear? So that is last in. So which is recently came in, that should be issued first. Clear? So last problem, whatever we solved, two problem, that is purely under FIFO method, that is first in first out method, which we used to issue on the basis of first in first out, that is uppermost stock we used to clear first. So now the bottommost stock will be issued first. Okay, so give the heading, that is stores ledger account under last in first out method of a particular product. Name of the material, so there is no any details, but still you are supposed to mention. Code number, there is no any code number given. Description of the material, so there is no any description. If given, then only we are going to fill it. So the right hand side of your table, so put a maximum level, minimum level and reorder level. Okay, so now let us open the table with four main columns, that is the date, receipts, issues and balance. So now divide the receipts column into four sub columns, that is GRN number, quantity, rate and amount. At the same time, go to the issues column. So open sub columns MRN, quantity, rate and amount. And in the balance column, quantity, rate and amount. So this is the sub columns of each main column. So let us start the solution part. So on 2nd September, so that is 2nd September, purchase 8,000 units at rupees 4 rupees 50 paise per unit. So how much? 8,000 units. So purchased means that should be reflected under receipt side. Okay. So go to the receipts column, GRN dash quantity. How many units we have purchased? 8,000. What is the rate per unit? 4.50 per unit. So 8,000 into 4.50, amount comes to 36,000. Amount comes to 36,000. So issues MRN dash, quantity dash, rate dash, amount also dash. But under balance column, on that day, whatever we have received, that should be reflected. So 8,000 at rupees 4.50 per unit. So the amount comes to 36,000 rupees. Okay. So that is the balance. 8,000 units of rupees 4.50. That is 4 rupees 50 paise. So amount column comes to 36,000. On 4th September 2019, GRN nil, again there is a purchase. How many units we have purchased? 1,000 units has been purchased at rupees 6 per unit. How much? At rupees 6 per unit. So 1,000 into 6, 6,000 rupees. So issues column, MRN dash, quantity dash, rate dash, amount also dash, since there is no any item, so we have issued. Okay, so go to the balance column. So first 8,000, 4.50, that is 8,000 units of 4 rupees 50 paise per unit. Amount column 36,000. And next, that is 4th September, so receipt column, whatever we have, that is 1,000 units of rupees 6 each. So that comes to 6,000 rupees. On 7th September, so there is a issue. So how much there is a issue? How many units we are issuing on 7th September? So look at the problem. 7th September issued 4,800 units. 7th September we are issuing 4,800 units. So receipts column, GRN nil, quantity nil, rate nil and amount also nil. But under issue column, MRN nil, but quantity issued 4,800. But look at the balance of 4th September. So since we are supposed to issue from last in first out, which is recently added, that should be issued first. So in the 4th September balance column, recently added is 1,000 units. So issue that first. 1,000 into 6, that is 1,000 units of rupees 6 each, 6,000 rupees. So out of 4,800 units, how many units I have issued? 1,000 units. So what is the balance? 3,800 units. So quantity 3,800 into at rupees 4 rupees 50 paise per unit. So 3,800 into 4 rupees 50 paise. So that comes to 17,100. That comes to 17,100. So go to the balance column. So look at, out of 1,000 I have issued complete 1,000 units. Out of 8,000 units of 4th September, I have issued 3,800 units. I have issued 3,800 units. So balance left out 8,000 minus 3,800. So that is 4,200 units. So 4,200 units at rupees 4 rupees 50 paise. So multiply 4,200 into 4.50. That comes to 18,900 rupees. So the balance on 7th September is 4,200 units at rupees 4 rupees 50 paise. So that comes to 18,900 rupees. On 10th September 2019, again there is a purchase of 10,000 units. How much? 10,000 units at rupees 6 rupees 50 paise per unit. So go to the receipts column, GRN dash, quantity 10,000, price, that is a rate per unit 6 rupees 50 paise per unit, Now multiply 10,000 into 6 rupees 50 paise, that comes to 65,000 rupees. So go to the issue column, MRN nil, quantity nil, rate nil, and amount also nil. So go to the balance column. First copy the balance of 7th September, that is 4,200 units of rupees 4 rupees 50 paise per unit. So the value comes to 18,900. On 10th September, we have a receipt, that is we have purchased 10,000 units. So 10,000 enter under balance, that is under 4,200 units. 10,000 units of rupees 6 rupees 50 paise per unit. So go to amount column, 65,000 rupees. So this is the balance on 10th September 2019. So let us move further on 13th September 2019. So on 13th September there is a issue. How many quantities of units we have issued? 7,500 we have issued. Clear? So there is a issue entry. So obviously receipts column, that is GRN dash, quantity dash, rate dash, and amount also dash. So on 13th September there is a issue of 7,500 units of rupees 6.50, 6 rupees 50 paise per unit. So amount comes to 48,750. If you multiply 7,500 into 6.50, 48,750 is the amount. So go to the balance column. So copy that 13th September balance, that is 4,200 units of rupees 4.50 per unit. So that comes to 18,900 rupees. And out of 10,000 units on 10th September, out of 10,000 units on 13th September I have issued 7,500 units. So 10,000 units minus 7,500 units. So the balance comes to 2,500 units of rupees 6.50 per unit. So 2,500 into 6.50, 16,250 rupees. So the balance amount comes to 16,250 rupees. So now go to the 17th September. Again there is the issue of 2,000 units. So when there is the issue, receipts column, GRN nil, quantity nil, rate nil, and amount also nil. Go to the issues column. So under issues column, MRN nil, but quantity issued 2,000 units. So 2,000, which is, if you look at the balance on 13th September, the bottom balance is 2,500 units. So here I am supposed to issue 2,000 units. So out of 2,500 I am issuing 2,000 units at rupees 6 rupees 50 paise per unit. So amount comes to 13,000 rupees. So upper balance, that is 4,200, remains same. 4,200 units into 4 rupees 50 paise, 18,900, there is no change in it. So but balance out of 2,500 I have issued 2,000 units. So balance left out is 500 units at rupees 6.50, 6 rupees 50 paise per unit. So balance comes to 3,250 rupees. Okay. So now go to the 20th September 2019. So there is a shortage. So on 20th September 2019, so that is there is a shortage. If you look at the problem on 20th September, there is a stock verification. So that is at the bottom of the problem he has given. On 20th September 2019, stock verification revealed a shortage of 100 units. So prepare stores ledger account. So there is a shortage on 20th September. So whenever shortage comes, that should be treated as issues. Okay. So on 20th September, GRN nil, quantity nil, rate nil, and amount also nil. So go to the issues column. MRN, write down shortage. If shortage is there, we have to write it down as a shortage. How many units? 100 units at rupees 6 rupees 50 paise, because recent issue price is how much? 6 rupees 50 paise. So 6 rupees 50 paise, 650 rupees. So the 4,200 is not changed, so it remains same. 4,200 at rupees 4 rupees 50 paise each, 18,900 rupees. And out of 500 units of balance of 17th September, I have issued 100 units on 20th September as a shortage. So quantity balance 500 minus 100, that comes to 400 units. 400 units into 6 rupees 50 paise per unit. So amount column comes to 2,600 rupees. So on 21st September 2019, receipts GRN nil, quantity nil, rate nil, and amount also nil. Under issues MRN nil. So balance whatever we had. So we had 4,200 units of rupees 4.50 and 400 units of 6.50. But in balance on 21st September we are issuing 3,000 units. Clear? So we are issuing 3,000 units. So go to the issues column, MRN dash, quantity, whichever is at the bottom on the balance column. So that is immediate previous date, that is 20th September. The balance column reflected 400 units of rupees 6.50. So take directly under issue. Quantity 400 units at rupees 6.50 per unit. So amount comes to 2,600 rupees. Amount comes to 2,600 rupees. And out of 4,200, since I am supposed to issue 3,000, out of 3,000 I have issued only 400 units. So left out is 2,600 units. So 2,600 into 4 rupees 50 paise. So that amount comes to 11,700 rupees. So balance quantity 1,600 units at rupees 4 rupees 50 paise per unit. So amount balance comes to 7,200 rupees. How much amount column? 7,200 rupees. So go back to the receipts column, that is on 23rd September 2019. There is a purchase of 9,200 units at rupees 7 per unit. So GRN dash quantity purchase. How many quantities we have purchased? 9,200 units we have purchased at rupees 7 per unit. So amount comes to 64,400 rupees. So issues MRN dash, quantity dash, rate dash, amount also dash. So go to the balance column, that is 1,600 units of rupees 4 rupees 50 paise per unit. That remains same, 7,200 rupees. And whatever 9,200 I have purchased on 23rd, that also reflected under balance. So 9,200 units of rupees 7 per unit, 64,400 units. So this is the balance on 23rd September. On 27th September 2019, under receipts column, since there is a issue of 5,900 units, under receipts column GRN dash, quantity dash, rate dash, amount also dash. Under issues column MRN dash, quantity, how many quantity we are issuing, how many units? 5,900 units out of 9,200 units at rupees 7 each. So amount comes to 41,300 rupees. So balance column, quantity 1,600, upper balance remains same, 1,600 units of rupees 4 rupees 50 paise per unit, 7,200 rupees. And out of 9,200 units, I have issued 5,900 units. So balance is 3,300 units. That is 9,200 minus 5,900. So the balance is 3,300 units of rupees 7 each. So amount comes to 23,100. So this is the problem solution for problem number or illustration number 8. So here balance you can showcase in a separate table as we have done in our previous problem. So open the small table and you can give a title, that is statement showing closing stock. So give 3 sub columns, that is quantity, rate, amount. So 1,600 units of rupees 4.50 rate. So value 7,200. 3,300 units at rupees 7, 23,100 rupees, that is in rupees value. So if you total the quantity, you are going to get 4,900 units. How much closing stock? 4,900 units. So rate we are not calculating, we are not finding out the total of a rate, because rate differs from one date to another. So balance amount is we can, so that is 30,300 rupees. So balance is 30,300, that is 7,200 plus 23,100, 30,300. So the closing stock we have shown. So 4,900 units of value of 30,300 rupees is the closing stock. So we are done with the problem, that is solution number 8, and problem number 8 under stores ledger account under LIFO method, last in first out method. Okay, so I always insist at the beginning of the problem also I said, solve by yourself copying the problem, so that you will get more clarity about the problem. Okay, so very soon I will be back with one more problem. So until then, take care, bye bye, see you soon.